Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all had an amazing few days. Sorry I've not been here. I'm eating my lunch right now, so excuse if I start eating. But I just want to have a sit down, normal casual talk. My CRPS is really puffing out. I look like a mess. My face is kind of puffy. But my CRPS is really acting up. It feels like it's on fire right now. Like always, but it's just a bit too much, so I may look drowsy, but it's just because I'm trying to cope. But I wanted to make it up to you because I haven't posted a video in ages. 2 days. But I've been so hungry. As you've seen by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my bullying. Not going to mention anyone's name, but some of you may know I've been bullied. Like, quite badly. I got bullied for 8 years. 6 by one person and 2 by a group. Now, I love food. Now, if anyone is getting bullied, then please, if you need any help or want to have a chat, comment me down below. I'll be leaving my Snapchat and Twitter down below in the description if you want to go check me out and have a word. I want to support you guys, but I want to start from the beginning. I just want to have a normal, casual talk. So, first day of nursery, I went into school and I met this person. I thought they were absolutely amazing. I wanted to be their best friend. That's when the bullying started. Now, the things that would say to me was something like, I'm going to barbecue your dog and make you eat it. I had 2 Shih Tzus, they said both of them. They said that they were going to kill my family in front of me, make me watch. They also said that they were going to put me down a drain so no one could find me ever again. They said me to have nightmares, and I don't know, but apparently I used to sleepwalk around the house and it scared my family. And apparently I used to be reaching out like that, trying to find my mum and screaming mum, because I was petrified. Now, I don't remember because I was asleep, but apparently I used to do that. Now, again, I don't remember, but I had very bad nightmares growing up. So, started from nursery, and people found out at year 4. 6 years of me not telling anyone. So, they would do something to me, like pull my hair and drag me to the floor by it, or hit me or kick me, swear at me, and like say horrible things, and then they'd go and tell the teacher that I had done them, hadn't touched them, hadn't said anything. However, me being vulnerable and really wanting friends, I just went with it. I'd be told off because apparently I'd said those things, and I'd have to fight saying no, I didn't. Now, I never did anything again. It got to year 3. Now, this is a bit gruesome, so if you want to skip ahead, then that's okay. If you want to stay, that's fine. Now, it was sports day, and my hair was up in a ponytail. Imagine me with a ponytail. Let's see if I can do this. I'm not good at hair. So I was up, oh my gosh, running around like this. Had my hair in a ponytail, and I got shoved. It was sports day, so I was wearing shorts and my school t-shirt. Not my school t-shirt, it's like PE top. And I was running because I was just getting ready. I was excited. I love sports, as I think everyone that watches my videos knows. So I was running and I got pushed onto the concrete. It was concrete. I got pushed and someone grabbed my ponytail and ran with me across concrete. So my face was like this on the ground and my arms are flat. I have one little scar from it. You can't really see it. It's like that little mark there. But I got dragged across and the people were running. Now, I'm not accusing the bully for doing this to me, but I heard it was them. People said it was them and they watched. They didn't do anything to help. I was just dragged across the playground. Oh. I got up. The person that was behind me was gone. I couldn't see anyone. All I did was get up and I felt stinging all up here. So I went like that and I went like that and my hand was dripping with blood all over it and it was doing to my arm. Now I started crying. A person in year 3, blood all over their face. Now I thought I may have cut myself and it was just streaming. However, it was on my arms. I've got a scar here. It was a really deep cut here. It was all up my arms and all down my legs. This was just cuts and grazes. And I got taken into the nurse's office and it was just a huge, huge cut all across here. And it was turned into one giant scab. I looked like Two-Face because it looked just all cut. It looked like when it healed, it was a one giant scab. My eye was like a scab like that, and my lip was like that. So you know those little medical spoons that you get, like that you take medicine with. I had to eat with that for cereal because I couldn't actually fit a spoon in my mouth because my lip was like that. I had to be taken home and it dried again as one giant scab. Got to year 4 and this person pushed me to the ground. I can't remember what, I think they either said something really horrible to me or they pushed me to the ground and they ran to the head teacher. And the head teacher was in the dinner hall, and I was on the other end of I had to run from one field across the playground and then in, and they were running, and they got to the head teacher and said that I'd done something to them or something pathetic, and I hadn't, and I burst. I was crying. I was just saying everything and all my nightmares I'd been having. I was explaining everything that they'd said to me, and he took me into his office. He was a great head teacher, absolutely amazing. Took me into his office and sat me down and I told him everything. Then my parents found out. Before any of my teachers found out, it was anti-bullying week. And I'm very passionate about it and I get quite emotional when it gets to this because this is when my teachers started to pick up on it. I was sit next to the person and they went, "What do bullies do?" And I said, "They say that they're going to barbecue your dogs and make you eat them." And people are looking at me in the class like, "Wait, what's happening?" So my amazing teacher, she was absolutely lovely, took me out of the classroom and sat me down and said, "What's going on?" And I said everything again. And they took the bully out of the room, sat her down and said, is this what you've been doing? And they said no. They were lying. They'd said no. And then my teacher went, "Is that something?" She said that I'd been doing it to her, like she said to every teacher. And then my teacher went, "Is that something that she would do?" And the bully said no. So then again, she was telling the truth. So then they found out and they separated us as much as they could. And then after it got dealt with and parents were brought in, I had a meeting with the head teacher again and my parents went in. I had a week off school because it had affected me and I just needed a break. After that, I got another group of friends, which is expected after you've been bullied. You try and find more people to hang out with. However, all I'd done is go and get more bullies. Now, not smart, but again, I was still vulnerable. Just still in year 4. I would go and hang out with them and they would make me turn around and they'd go and run and start playing a different game until I turn around and notice them, and then they just try and get away from me, which is a sign. They literally just pushed me against the tree, made me not look, and then they try and run away as quick as they could. And I started catching onto it so I wouldn't turn around, and then I'd run after them. They'd run up, like, they would they would force me to do things like carry all their stuff. They'd make me like look a certain way. They'd like pull my socks up over my trousers to make me look silly. Sometimes they were nice to me. It just depended. Being me, I went with it. I wanted to be their friend. I'd like what they like. I would just try and hang out with them. All I had in my head was 2 years and you're going to be out of it. You're going to go to secondary school. You're going to get away. You're going to get away. So I thought, great. I got to secondary school and I left. Now, I learned a lot through my experience. If you're ever getting bullied, always tell someone. If it's just someone picking on you for a random reason, it's nothing. If it's repetitive, you need to stop it early. I've never seen my bully. Well, a few months ago, my brother went to America and he's married and he's happy. However, before he went to America, we loved swimming, so he took us to the leisure centre and I saw my bully and they gave me a smirk. As soon as we got past, I burst into tears. I felt like I felt like I was in year 3. I felt vulnerable. I felt like a little kid, and I just burst and I was crying. And when my brother and my sister, because I went with my twin, they didn't know what was going on. They hadn't seen her, and I just burst into tears and I couldn't do it. So we went to the leisure centre and I completely forgot about it. And I saw them at the beach again, and they walked past and they gave me a look. And I really wanted to push them over the seawall and onto the sand. It's not like over a cliff or anything, but over onto the sand, and I wanted to beat them until they couldn't. I didn't. I breathed. If you see your bully and if someone's picking on you and you want to do something, don't. You need to breathe. And I went over to my mum and I just turned my back and I didn't look at them. I really wanted to hurt them because after all these years, I have found out that they were bullying me, and the physical things that they did to me and the things they said have still affected me, so I just wanted to kick their butts. I didn't. I calmed myself down and breathed. So I did that and I was okay. And I haven't seen them since. I've only seen them twice. So I didn't hurt them at all. I didn't touch them. I wanted to, but I calmed myself down. You need to be the bigger person in this situation. You can't go and hurt anyone, because then you're also like a bad person. I'm happy we went to separate schools. I'm allowed to be myself. I do get picked on because of my foot. Put a plaster on it, get some cowpole. I've had people chuck balls at my foot. Ignore it. Okay? You're the bigger person. If it leads you to have suicidal or self-harming thoughts, I've not self-harmed. That is just a drawing that my sister did on my arm in pen. That's just nothing. Just you need to tell someone. Me, myself, I have had self-harming thoughts. I have thought about it. Some incidents have happened, however I have not self-harmed or committed suicide. I'm still here. I have thought of it. Honestly, I have thought of it, but I haven't. So the 3 things I feel like you need to do is tell someone. You need to tell someone. Look on websites, look for advice. You need to get advice from someone and have someone you can talk to. Think You Know, for example, is a good website for talking to people. I know it's hard that you may be getting these self-harming thoughts or these suicidal thoughts, It's okay. I'm here to tell you that it's okay. I'm still here. I haven't committed self-harm at all. I'm free from anything. The scars are from conditioning my knuckles. I have punched a few walls, but that's just because conditioning. Trying to get your knuckles hard for boxing, and that was before my injury. And that's from punching boxing bags and everything. It's difficult. You feel like the world's on top of you and everyone's against you. You're not alone. People get bullied every single day. Now you need to not hurt yourself, because that will just dig you a hole. You think it may feel good, but actually it probably doesn't. Inside you know it doesn't. You need to stop that. If you are doing doing self-harm, you need someone to talk to and trust. You can't just get locked away and you keep a secret. Maybe some things are happening in your life, but you need to talk to someone, like family. It could be any family member, it could be a teacher, it could be a friend, it could be a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, a grandparent. You need to talk to someone. I didn't. If that incident hadn't happened, I would have still been getting bullied at a young age. I probably would have gotten bullied all through year 6. However, I didn't. So that's what you need to do. You need to tell someone. Now, if you need to talk to anyone who has been bullied and has had that, you can always leave questions, get on with my Snapchat and everything, so you can talk to me. And I can give you advice on what to do. Now, you can stand up to the bully and say, "Hey, what y'all doing? I don't like it," in a more normal voice. Violence isn't the key. You may want to smash their faces in. Don't do anything, because I knew that if I did anything to my bullies, then I would have smashed their faces in and I wouldn't have stopped. I would have just wanted to continue until my knuckles are sore. And I know that's maybe how you're feeling, but you don't do it. I have not harmed anyone or touched anyone apart from in the fighting ring. Don't hurt anyone. You need to keep focused, keep a normal mind. Don't let anger, don't let sadness overcome you. You need to keep a level of calm to survive. I say survive this, otherwise you're just going to break. You need to do it. Now, if anyone's getting bullied out there, I'm here for you. I completely understand what you're going through. If you want to have a chat, leave me in the comment section. Seriously, I'm here. I understand. If anyone's got a condition, a pain condition, I'm here. I just wanted to have a sit down chat with you guys because I want to be helpful to people. Even if it's just one person. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This is a weird video, kind of a mukbang slash like Billy. Mainly me eating my lunch and talking about my bullying. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, then please hit the like button. Your opinion, you can like it if you want. If you want to see more of my videos, then please hit subscribe. I post as regularly as possible, and there is always a reason if I don't. It's not just because I don't feel like it. Always a reason. So if you want to see more, then please hit subscribe. Have any questions, want to see any more video ideas, then please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.